Welcome to the desert of the real.
Aton, just give us your assessment of what the situation is in Haiti right now, based on your resources and what you know.
It's terrible. I mean, it can't be any worse. Well, you know, unless an asteroid hit it or a volcano erupted in the middle of Port-au-Prince. You know, it's terrible in every level. I mean, a physical level and even a psychological level, because you know, the Haitians are a proud people, and for them to be to drift in this state of utter dependency upon people that they pretty much have a contempt for, given the history. I heard, you know, the opening in the show and describing the history of the Haitian people, and given that the you know, after the French were kicked out, and then the French had the French set up a duty tax, and they had to pay the French because they got their behinds kicked. You know. But if the Haitian slave revolt hadn't taken place, then the French forces that were here wouldn't have been weakened enough so that the United States could not have made that purchase when they made the Louisiana Purchase for, I think, $15 million or something like that. They wouldn't have been able to do that with France had it not been for the Haitian revolt. There's a bunch of things, and then they were indifferent. I don't think that the United States even recognized Haiti until after the Civil War, because it was a black state. Then the United States invaded it. Then they, you know, there's another person. There's a person by the name of Dr. Lothrop Stoddard, and I don't know. There's very few that are familiar with this cat. And he wrote a book called The Rising Tide of Color Against White World Supremacy in 1919. And in that book, he described the action plan for Caucasians around the world to maintain their control and power and dominance. Now, this cat was serious. He was a Harvard doctor. He was well respected, and even Adolf Hitler took a look at his book and liked it and appreciated it and kind of integrated some of Dr. Stoddard's ideas into the development of the National Socialist Workers' Party. Mm-hmm. So, you know, here you have these people who have completely devastated Haiti over the past, you know, a few centuries that it's existed, and so it's still devastated today. And the Haitians now, but they're still the same at root, because I saw a little girl, I'm sure you did, this little girl that got pulled out of the rubble,
right?
And she was, you know, screaming in pain. When they pulled her out, she goes into this wonderful mode of power that made me raise my fist at the television screen when I saw her come out. When they asked her, "Were you afraid?" she waves her hand. I was not afraid. People were dying below me and to my side, but I wasn't afraid for 1 minute. I wasn't scared. And you know what? She wasn't scared. She's a Haitian. Haitians fear nothing except their almighty creator. And the thing is that, you know, I'm telling you, these are, and to be put in a state where they're dependent upon, you know, entities that they don't trust, the United States and all these other countries, these European countries that are going to come in, who in effect, you know, from, you know, a distance, created a lot of the problems in Haiti, you know, put these awful dictators in, that wrecked it and looted it, and set off this cycle of poverty in Haiti. Because if that were the case, when Haitians come here, you know, Haitians outperform everybody given a level playing field. You know, if you take Haitians and you measure them up against Thomas Sowell, who did a book called Ethnic America many years ago, who was a right-wing conservative black, or maybe I should call him Negro, because that's what he's more like. But he's an educated Negro. Mm-hmm. So he wrote that book, Ethnic America, back in the 80s, I think. Very good book. He took some statistics regarding, you know, educational, like IQ and all those kinds of stuff. Took the ethnic groups and broke them all down. And a number of other people also did this as well. And when you compared Haitians of an equivalent educational level to Jews and Asians, Haitians top Jews and Asians. the Haitians come out on top even above all of the other Caribbeans. So, that given the set of circumstances that Haitians would need, if you gave Haitians the opportunity to build that island, the United States would have problems because Haiti would be a dominant force. They'd take over not only that entire region, it'd probably run in the entire Latin America. Haitians are no joke. They're straight. They're the warrior groups from Africa. It's just a wonderful people. So to devolve them even further into the poverty where they're like scrambling for little nasty biscuits. I have those biscuits. I mean, they're nasty. They give you energy, but they're nasty as hell, and they constipate you, which, to some degree in a survival situation, can play to your advantage. But the fact of the matter is, so physically it's terrible. You have thousands of people still buried. You have an enormous amount of major injuries, musculoskeletal injuries, lacerations, major lacerations, deep lacerations, avulsions, ears torn off, skin torn off of their bodies, amputations, and breaks, fractures, compound fractures, all kinds of things on the level and a scale of which we've never seen before.
Wow. And,
when I say we, I'm saying this society, because they had an earthquake in BAM in 2004 was the earthquake in BAM. December the 26th, 2003. Then next year came December the 26th, 2004 was the tsunami. So BAM was 2003. And 30,000 people died in BAM. You see the same kind of injuries in each kind of an earthquake. But not in this scale, man. This is like a whole nother scale of all these injuries. 5,000 amputees, 5,000 broken bones, 5,000 skull fractures. This is something that you can't treat. Everybody in Haiti is not going to get medical treatment. Everybody in Haiti is not going to recover. And, there is no room for, there's no cheerleading here. This is a situation where it is dire, and it's going to remain dire without a major paradigm and social shift. It would take a messiah to fix the problems in that region. It's almost as if you had a bunch of troops that you were going into war with, and you were on Hamburger Hill. You know that no matter how well-trained these troops that are going up this hill, that if you started with 100, you might come back with 15.
Wow.
And this is the reality. We're going to lose a lot of people. Haiti is going to even sink deeper into poverty. And just like we haven't fixed the problems in New Orleans and Mississippi, where people are still living in trailers, if we can't fix it in the United States with Americans, how much work do you think we're going to be able to do in Haiti? And there's nothing in Haiti for the United States to mine. Most of the minerals that they need to make the computers are over in Africa. The things that you'd need out of Haiti. If Haiti had gold mines, it would be different. If Haiti had, like, big gold mines and diamonds and all that kinds of stuff.
Right.
But, so that's the reality. It's horrible. It's horrific. We would need a scale, we would need a level of participation on part of our people, black folks. But black people in the United States are largely indifferent to not only black folks, in this country, but they're indifferent to black people around the world. They could give a damn about anything except paying their cable bill, buying the latest sneakers, the latest fashions, pretending to be people that they're not. And that's where black folks' heads are at right now.